just lost my stream because I went to a different game. Ooh, that was bad on my part. I
No, we're
fucked
not.
up.
How
Not
long ago did you
stream.
lose that stream?
Like 2 minutes ago. I just opened up a new one in Overwatch though.
Great.
Great.
All right. Well, good start.
Yeah, solid start, honestly. What do I do?
That's fine.
I don't even know what to do. Should I just fucking do?
Are you streaming again? I just pulled it up. Like, it's there.
Alright, I just have to, fucking
I'll hop into this
retag
fucking
it.
game
God
with you.
damn it. Yeah. Do you wanna just be the party leader while I figure this out?
What? Why? I'm already the party leader.
Oh, no, in Overwatch, though.
To clarify what just happened, Greg's an idiot and closed the stream by mistake.
I got too bored with Destiny, and I fucking don't want to play it until Destiny 2 comes out. I feel like that's
But
fair.
we're back for real this time.
We're back. Bro, this normal? Yeah, I know.
Or did you mean be the party leader in Overwatch?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. I thought you meant...
Dude, I'm sorry.
Like,
it's been
for
a
the
long
PSN
day.
party. No, it's fine, I
up.
understand. I've been pretty busy doing nothing today. It's been rough.
Yeah, sorry for that. For the stream just kind of shitting out.
I want to watch this happen on stream.
Stop spamming me! Just fucking, alright. Just
Gotta happen on stream.
Join the party. No, my phone blew up though. It has like 8 messages from you. God damn it. Hold on.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
No, what the fuck? There's so many of them now.
Greg should be getting about like
There's
20
so
or 30
many of them.
Overwatch invitations. Because when you're trying to send somebody an Overwatch invite, there's no like confirm thing. You can just keep spamming
You're
X
a
and it'll just
monster.
keep sending them.
You fucking monster. I'm in the party. Oh, no.
We're doing comp, right? No, we're not doing that. We're
I'm not even placed, man.
No, we're going into quick play. I went 1-9 in placement matches. I'm not doing that.
Wow.
Anyway,
that's kind of shit. Okay, where the fuck did we leave off? Because
we were on EA. Unless you had anything else to add to EA, I think we're pretty much good with that.
Oh, maybe a new Ubi art game.
A new what?
Like the Ubi art games.
What the hell is Ubi art?
Like Rayman, Child of Light, Valiant Heart.
We were talking about EA.
Ah, fuck, that's Ubisoft? Oh, boy.
If you literally said Ubi art.
Shit. I'm tagging the video. I'm not thinking straight. Fuck.
Okay, so moving on to Ubisoft then.
No.
I guess that's a good transition. Yeah, I think I have Rayman here with a question mark. I'd like to see a new one. We haven't seen anything since Legends a couple years back, and Legends did really well.
It was a great game.
Oh, it's fantastic, and it sold well too, which is almost more important, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's about time we see something from that franchise again. The two biggest things that I'm looking at for Ubisoft is a gameplay demo. I mean EA, yes.
Obviously, you mean EA.
A gameplay demo of Far Cry 5, which they just announced last week.
Oh yeah, what do you think of that, by the way? What do you think of the setting?
I am super into it because it looks like it's intentionally trying to piss people off, and I love it.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's like super, what the fuck is it? Controversial.
Yeah, I mean, it takes place in Middle America, or like the middle of the United States, I mean. And it's like a religious cult that's like super into Christianity. Like, that's just, like, I love that they're doing something like that where people are definitely going to be upset by it, but also it looks really interesting. I'm about it. I think it's a cool difference from Far Cry 3 and 4, which we're starting to get. And Primal. I really liked Far Cry 4, but it felt too much like 3. This one seems like it's going to mix things up. I'm pretty about that.
I didn't care for 4 that much, if I'm being honest.
I liked 4 more from a gameplay perspective, but a lot less from everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think... thank you. I think we're definitely going to see a gameplay reveal, though, because they haven't shown gameplay outside of that trailer. It's just been, you know, just the reveals of the characters and stuff. And I think, like, you know, at E3 a couple years ago for Far Cry 4, they revealed, like, you know, you got to watch people ride elephants in Far Cry 4. So I think we'll see something similar to that in Far Cry 5. Not elephants, but I mean like in terms of them showing off some cool new features from the game.
Have you ever been to Montana? There are a fucking ton of elephants.
So many elephants. Everybody knows that.
That's why it's so
Montana's the elephant state. Past Far Cry, I had this on here from weeks ago when we were going to do this the first time. I said South Park release date. They already put that out.
Oh, they did? What is the release date for people that don't know, including myself?
Let me check it, because I don't remember offhand. I just remember they said it. It took me a long time to realize that Fractured But Whole is a joke.
Oh, serious?
Because like they announced that, and I was like, "That's a neat name." And then like a friend of mine was like, "No, dude, it's like butthole," and I was like, "Oh shit!" It's coming out on October 17th. They'll probably delay it again, but the date that they put out a couple weeks back was October 17th. We might see more gameplay from it, but also we've seen a fair bit from it, so they might just go, "You guys know what this is, buy it."
Yeah. Will you?
I'm sure they'll mention it offhandedly, but I don't think we're gonna get a full demo or anything big.
I really hope South Park doesn't get delayed again. Like, I'm super excited for this game.
Oh, I don't actually think it will. At this point, they delayed it far enough.
No, it's Ed. Ed's in chat.
Ed, you're here.
Ed,
what's up, Ed? How's it going?
I missed you, Ed. I missed you.
We worked with Ed. For those who are here that aren't Ed.
Everybody.
But yeah, we might see a little bit of South Park. We're not actually going to see a big reveal or announcement.
What else is Scooby really got?
Assassin's Creed has been leaking a bunch of shit.
Oh, do we know anything?
Apparently, there's nothing confirmed, but there's been leaks the last couple days. It looks like it's in Egypt, as far as I know.
That's what I've heard. Was like the speculation on that game. So that's cool.
Yeah, and that's an interesting idea. They haven't actually released anything though. It's literally just like leaks and rumors. So we'll definitely see the official announcement. Depending on how they're feeling, they might talk about the movie.
What, the sequel?
Sequel, or even just like I'm expecting them to like offhandedly go, in the beginning when they're like, Ubisoft has had a great year. We released our fantastically reviewed film Assassin's Creed. I'm expecting them to do something like that. If they don't, I'd be shocked. But I think there's no way we don't get the announcement of whatever the game is. Probably coming out in November. They didn't release anything last year. I'm sure they want to get something back in that franchise to keep it running after the movie left bad taste in people's mouths. So we'll probably see that. Do you have any other ideas for Ubisoft? I have one or two, but
the new well, actually, no, never mind. I think, are we gonna hear anything about fucking For Honor or like The Division? Like, are we gonna get any updates on those two games? Like, is For Honor basically dead?
Actually, I'm glad you mentioned those. I'm sorry you stepped on a Lego.
That sounds painful.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
That always is awful. For Honor, apparently, so like when that game came out, I think we were talking about this when we were like, well, it's not going to sell because like look at what it's up against.
Yeah,
but then they released the NPD numbers from that month, and it was like the #1 game.
Really? Interesting.
And like apparently people were playing it. I don't know if they still are, but there has been small bits of DLC. I'm expecting, if anything, like an expansion. Maybe they add new classes or something.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely hear about it though, because it was, at least for a time, selling well, and well enough where I can't see them just ignoring it as a new IP. So we'll probably see something like that come up. Oh, apparently For Honor's PC base dropped a lot. Maybe it did drop off on every platform then, I don't know. But an expansion would be the most logical decision here. Just to try to bring new people into it. Just normal DLC is not going to bring people in if they stop playing already. An expansion might.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that game, dropped off the way it did. It seemed cool. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
man,
I never got a chance to play it because it came out in the middle of like 7 other games. But
yeah, same. Just bad timing.
It really was. But like, props to them, I guess, for going up against that. But as far as Tom Clancy goes, I don't know if we're gonna hear anything about Division. We might hear stuff about Wildlands.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was out already.
I think everybody did.
I mean, yeah. It's just
So like, I
whatever.
think we might hear something about it just in an attempt to try to get people to actually fucking buy it.
Right.
And we might hear
Possible.
Division. There might even be a new Tom Clancy game announced because they love making Tom Clancy games.
Oh wait,
so who
you played
knows?
Wildlands, huh? Yeah. I'm not interested in Wildlands at all. Like, there's nothing for me there.
I played the last Ghost Recon game. It was a Future Soldier, I think it was called, or something. It was fine. As has become my new favorite word to describe things, I guess. But
It really has, man. That is how you describe most things.
it is fine.
It's
See, fine isn't a
fine.
good word because it's like it is. You know, it's not bad. It's not good. It just is. But anyway, yeah, it was all right. I didn't play it for very long, and it's because of that I didn't get Wildlands. I just didn't care enough to try the series again. I've heard it's all right though. If you like the series, I heard it's fine. I'd be surprised if we didn't hear something about Tom Clancy in some capacity, though.
Right. No, I agree with that.
And then only other thing I have here is Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs, what, DLC maybe? That's not a bad,
It's
prediction.
been a while for DLC. I'm expecting maybe. I'd be more inclined to expect another game over DLC, just because Watch Dogs 2 came out wasn't it last year or the year before?
Oh yeah, it was last year. I think it was last year.
So I think it might have been last October, but October until June is a long time to still be releasing new DLC for a game that wasn't that huge.
It wasn't, right?
Like, it sold.
Yeah.
It didn't lose money from what I understand, but it wasn't, like, huge, you know?
Alright.
So, like, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see anything from this franchise at all. But I'd be more inclined to expect another game over DLC for 2 if we were going to get anything.
No, okay, yeah. That could be a possibility then.
What else do you have in terms of, we're way past Bethesda. In terms of Ubisoft, anything, or no?
I don't
That pretty
really-
much run
no.
the gambit.
I don't have much.
I can't think of... Or go ahead, sorry.
No, let's back out of this. Let's back out of this game real quick. Because I think...
Got you.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to just talk about Sony. That's all I fucking want to talk about. I don't know, like
That's fine. Let's do that. Do you want to start another Overwatch game, or do you want to just?
I mean,
I guess the Rabbids are a Ubisoft property. Rabbids are apparently
Right.
crossing over with Mario, from what I
yeah,
understand.
there's like they have guns and shit now. What? They have guns? Fucking rabbits.
But yeah, are we doing an Overwatch game or no? Like, it doesn't matter. But like, I gotta start it if we are.
Yeah, let's do what do you want to do? You want to do like want to do like some custom shit, just like 1v1s?
It's just no. I have to kind of pay attention to it.
That's
Let's
true.
just keep doing quick play because I'm
Alright,
just
fine.
ignoring that last game. It was just in the background.
I'll just play,
All right,
yeah.
so Sony. It's Sony time.
Sony time.
Here's my first prediction. They're gonna open with at least 10 to 15 minutes of sales numbers.
You think? Because
I
literally
This
no.
is what Sony
because-
does every year.
Did
every
they do that last
single
year though?
year.
They literally just were like
Yes.
trailer.
Nah, dude, every year it's like it always opens with them talking about how fucking great they are and like using
then-
sales graphs.
But then they earn it because you see the press conference and it's like, holy shit.
Right, and like
know?
maybe afterwards it'll be fine, but we're definitely going to open with that. I'm
Oh,
calling it.
okay.
I'm gonna lay it out
All right,
right there.
fine,
So
yeah.
once they actually make it past their preliminary sales numbers, what do you think we're gonna see?
That piece of shit Days Gone.
Oh god, yeah.
I don't know,
I don't know if we're gonna
not.
see another. Oh no, I couldn't care any less about it. I don't think we're gonna see another gameplay demo. Just because that's exactly what we got last year, I think we might see story details, like a story trailer, or if we see a gameplay demo, it will be in context of the story, not in terms of showing off what the game is.
Yeah, I really want to see more from this game because it's been in development for so long and they kind of just showed us like, here's a bunch of enemies on screen and it's like, okay, but like, I don't care about that. If the story is interesting, then I will play your zombie game, you know? Like, Last of Us 2, for example, like, I'm super excited for that game because the story was so good. And, like, the zombies were such a backseat to the main story, you know? Like,
The Last of Us story is fine.
like, well, the story, it was really cinematic, and I actually cared about the characters. I think that's the most important thing, was the characters. So if they have strong characters, then I'm sold. Like, I'm ready for that. But I'm probably not going to get any of that from the preview stuff.
No, I agree. I'm not expecting much from that game. I'm not expecting much from whatever they show off from it either. We literally haven't heard about it since they announced it either.
Right.
Like, they announced it, and then that was it. They usually, you know, there hasn't been a single follow-up all year,
I know.
which is concerning a
Do
little,
they
to be
believe in
honest.
the game? Like, I don't even know at this point.
Did they believe in it?
Like, do they believe
have
in
to
it
believe
right
in
now?
it enough to. I think they have to believe in it enough to put it out last year at their conference. They got a lot of that conference last year. That was like a 7-8 minute demo, wasn't it?
Unfortunately. I mean, like, it could be good. We don't know.
We're gonna get a release date for it too, which November. October, November. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah. I honestly think it will come out this year, and it will be, like, near Christmas time, like, you know, or like, near December.
Yeah, it has to be, because, like, we'll talk about this more as we get into other games, but, like, right now, Sony literally doesn't have games for the winter season. They have maybe Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's release date right now it's 2017. So unless, and this would be incredible, they're never going to do it. And I only say this maybe because of Marvel's involvement with everything now. What if at the conference they were like, Spider-Man's coming out next month to celebrate the release of Homecoming?
I think it's gonna come out, like, at least August. I feel like August.
Do you think it's gonna be that soon?
Or no, sorry, not August. I mean, what the fuck, October.
Like, see, that's the logical thing. But, like, how dope would it be if they were just, like, coming out next month? Holy shit, did you see how I just killed that Genji?
No, I did not see that, actually. Was it great?
He dashed into my shotgun blast, like, across my screen. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know, I think, okay, Symmetra.
Eric, E3, not Symmetra.
No, okay. Just if you go through the teleporter, just be careful. Hanzo just did the same thing. Me and Hanzo both just killed ourselves. Oh my god.
We have some, like, kind of troll.
Like, holy shit! It's not even far. It's by the spawn. All right.
God damn it, Eric.
And I'm sorry for the distraction. Okay.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get swarmed. Someone help
me. Look, there
me.
goes. Everybody is dying to the Symmetra teleporter.
God damn it. Anyway.
I don't know if they're actually going to announce some crazy early release date, but I think they're definitely going to announce a release date for it, or at least a release window.
Right.
And I think they're definitely going to show off gameplay because we haven't seen a thing. That's another game they haven't mentioned since last E3.
Right. I mean, people
which
are
has been
interested.
surprising.
I don't know. Like, it's
oh no, like, people are definitely into it, which is why we're definitely going to see it, especially because Homecoming's coming out next month.
Right.
They're definitely going to try to play that up. It does, and, like, it has a pretty big following. A lot of people are really excited for it. They're definitely going to try to capitalize on that, which is part of the reason I genuinely do think we might see a coming out next month release window.
Coming out in October.
That'd be dope. So we'll see. We'll see. So past Spider-Man and whatever game you talked about before, Days Gone.
That game, yeah, that game.
The other big one, I'm not expecting to see this, but Last of Us 2, I don't think they're going to show us a damn thing.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't, because the reveal at PSX 2, like, PSX was great. People know that game exists now. It's going to be amazing. We should not see anything for a while. Same with Death Stranding, because they keep showing that game like it's coming out this year, and they need to stop showing that game.
Does Death Stranding have a release year even?
No.
Is that a thing?
They literally are like saying, oh, things are coming along well. It's like, yeah, because they just picked an engine like months ago, and, like, you know.
That's right. It's still that early on.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
But if we do see Death Stranding, my prediction is Emma Stone is in the game.
No, okay.
Do you know about this photo? Do you know about this photo that's been going around?
Okay, no, time out. You mentioned this rumor to me months ago.
Yeah.
And when I looked it up,
see it?
when you told me, that rumor was already debunked 2 months prior.
Oh wait, is that not a thing now?
No, dude, it was debunked in like January.
No, Eric. No, I was gonna save you, Eric. I shitty ulted that.
As dope as Emma Stone being in that would be, I don't think so.
Fuck. Well, that'd be cool. But anyway.
Red Dead Redemption 2 actually that's another one. Yeah, I don't know.
No, don't go through the teleporter. Sony. Don't go through the teleporter. She's a little bitch.
Is this another one?
She put on the fucking corner.
Dude, this is where the other one was.
Fuck you, Symmetra.
So, okay, I'm glad I got to see her put that down there.
God damn it. Alright.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2...
No,
we might see somewhere. We're not going to see it in Sony's, I don't think. Although we could. Is there Sony exclusive content for Red Dead 2? Did they say that?
There probably will be some exclusive content.
If there's Sony exclusive content for it, then maybe. But they also just pushed that game back to 2018.
Oh yeah, I know. So like, we might. Eric, what are you doing? Go. Eric, get on the point.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk about the actual like E3 and like look things up.
This is your problem.
So I think that if we see it at all, it'll be brief. Maybe just a gameplay demo. Yeah, because it's spring 2018 now. That's pretty far off. We might see a gameplay reveal, just so people are like, "Cool, game exists," and then I think that'll probably be as far as we get. There is actually, there's an exclusivity agreement with Sony for timed exclusives for online content. So yeah, we if we see it at all, then it'll definitely be in Sony's conference.
I really want to see some footage from that because the little teaser they put out looks beautiful. Like that game looks beautiful.
Yeah, we probably will get something then. I didn't realize they had that exclusive deal, and that's big. Is hopping back to Death Stranding briefly, I think I don't think we should either. I agree with you, especially because it's this early. I think if we get anything from it, it's going to be gameplay.
Right.
I don't think they're going to put out any more cinematic trailers. So it's either done enough to give us gameplay or not, and if not, I don't think we're going to see anything from it, and that's fine.
Alright, yeah, I'm not going to get all bent out of shape over that one for sure. I will get upset if I don't see more Detroit, though. I actually am very excited for Detroit. I know you don't like it. We don't have to talk much about it, but I'm excited for Detroit. I actually liked Heavy Rain, and I even enjoyed Beyond, but yeah.
Yeah, we might see more of Detroit. Honestly, I feel like that's a game... By the way, I'm not going to... Oh, you're searching for... What? How are we searching for a game? I didn't do that.
Yeah, automatic, man.
Okay, whatever. I think as far as that game goes, it's going to be something where like we only see it if they didn't fill everything else... If they didn't fill the time with everything else first. I don't think that's going to be a game that's getting a big moment. I think it'll just be like a few-minute mention if they have time somewhere.
Yeah. By the way, yeah.
Exactly. But maybe they'll show it again. I'm expecting the official reveal of the Horizon expansion.
Yeah, I was about to say Horizon DLC, whatever they're planning next.
They said they're doing a story expansion. Sweet. There's no reason they don't announce it at E3 while that game is still hot.
Yeah, it's still hot. So hot.
It's still hot. So let's see it. That one's probably, I'm guessing, not out until later in the year.
Yeah, for sure. Like probably
just
after
to space
Uncharted.
things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Uncharted's in August.
Which looks dope.
But that's another one that I think we're gonna see maybe a demo of.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't take time for it because it's coming out in August. It's too
Uncharted.
soon to not advertise. And it's Uncharted, exactly. But I think the Uncharted expansion and the Horizon expansion both coming out. Horizon expansion, I don't think we're gonna get much more than, hey, we're doing it and it's coming out now.
Yeah, people will be like, sure. Let's
I don't think we're gonna see gameplay. I think at best, in terms of narrative, they might go, it's about this vague thing, and I'll be like, cool, that's all I needed to know.
It's about Rost.
Yeah, it's a Rost prequel.
I would play that shit like so hardcore. I would love that. That is a cool story.
I pretty genuinely don't know what the story they're gonna do here is.
Yeah. Because
like the game, and I don't want to spoil it just in case, and this isn't like a Horizon spoiler thing.
Don't spoil it.
But I think the game ends in like a very like sequel kind of way, and not like an expansion kind of way. The ideas that it introduces in the post credits and the ending scene are big enough where I don't think they're doable in an expansion.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see what that narrative is. There's plenty of story to tell in that universe, though. So even if it's not something game changing, like that'll still be fine. Call of Duty World War II is a thing. I think that's going to be in Microsoft's conference, though, so I'm going to like to push that off till then.
Really? That's interesting because they have the deal with Sony. Why? I mean, we'll talk about that, I guess, later, but why?
Does Sony have a Call of Duty deal, too? Where the fuck are these deals coming from that I didn't hear about?
They've got like an Activision deal. Destiny and fucking Call of Duty. They get map packs early. They get everything early, so it would be at Sony's.
Really? Didn't Call of Duty used to get timed exclusives on Xbox?
It did, but Sony had a great partnership with Destiny, and it did so well on PlayStation that they wanted to keep it, I guess, with Sony, so now they get all the Call of Duty shit.
Oh, then maybe we'll see World War II. If we do see World War II, I'm expecting a primarily single-player demo with some information about multiplayer.
Sure.
I could be wrong in that, though. It might be entirely multiplayer focused, just to show off the World War II weaponry again. I think that can go either way. I think we're definitely gonna get it somewhere. If we for some reason don't get it in Sony's, then I think we will see it in Microsoft's.
Yeah.
That game has to pop up somewhere. People want it. I want it. Honestly, that sounds awesome. I'm excited to go back to World War II again. That was a weird sentence to say out loud.
Eric, did you fight in the war? Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
you know me, man. I'm actually really old. You know, today's D-Day. While we're recording this, by the way, is actually D-Day. So, but yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to see it somewhere, though. I'm hoping we get multiplayer stuff. I really don't care about the campaign.
I kind of care.
It can go either way.
I'd be excited.
My opinion on campaigns for basically every shooter is always, like, if it's a multiplayer shooter, is like, I'll play them. You know, I usually enjoy it, but I never buy it for that.
Right. It's just like a secondary
Battlefront 1's a really good example. Like, I really liked Battlefront 1's campaign, in quotes. I really liked what they did with that, but I didn't, for 1 second, go, I'm going to buy Battlefield 1 so I could play the war stories.
I mean, it was a cool story, though. But, like, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I don't think anybody's ever
I liked it.
to that stuff.
Exactly, and like, you know, World War II is not doing what the last two did, which was casting Kevin Spacey or Kit Harington.
Ooh. Yeah, Kit Harington was a weird casting choice, by the way. Anyway.
Well, at least they haven't done that. Maybe we're going to find out they are doing something like that, and there's another notable actor playing a villain or something in this one.
But not as the villain.
It's a Wonder Woman cross. No, sorry, it's World War One. There's a yeah, but no, maybe Call of Duty would be cool. Yeah, Ed's right. I was also in we're definitely not in response to Ed's comment. I don't think we're gonna see Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, they just did the Witcher
CD Projekt Red. Yeah, well, Witcher ended a while back.
Well, they got Gwent
yeah, they do have Gwent, which is super into open beta. Everybody should play it. They had a live stream today. It's great. But the reason I don't think we're going to see anything from Cyberpunk 2077 is because they said, I think late last year or something, that they weren't really like ready to show anything. Like, it was still in early stages, and I don't think they're going to say a word for it until they can go look how dope this game is.
Right.
Likewise, as much as I would like to see somebody talk about Gwent on one of the consoles, I just can't see it happening. Although, you know, maybe. That's one of those things where if it happens, I think we're going to see it from Microsoft. Just because Sony theoretically has way too much stuff to talk about, you know, the third-person card game. And maybe Microsoft does too, but I think Sony's more likely to have their time filled.
They have a lot potentially this year.
They do. I mean, you know, I'm not expecting anything from Cyberpunk, though, is the main point. As much as I'd like to. I think that'll be a next year thing. That game's a couple years out, at least, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the longer the better, as long as it's good in the end.
Yeah, like, if it's anywhere near the caliber of Witcher 3, I'll wait 10 years for it, if that's what it takes. So, whatever has to happen for it. We already talked about Last of Us a little bit. I think here's an I Can Dream thing, and I literally wrote I Can Dream into my doc here. Scalebound revealed as a Sony exclusive.
That's me. I put that too. No, literally, Sean Layden's like, you guys like dragons? And then like fucking Scalebound, just like a big dragon just flies
pops on the screen. That'd be dope.
That'd be cool.
And like, it's never gonna happen because like, I'm pretty sure they debunked that the theory that like Microsoft didn't own the IP.
Yeah.
But also, every time somebody asked, they were really vague about it.
They're just like,
so
okay,
like maybe.
Yeah.
And like,
Imagine
like
that.
platinum games are usually good ideas to market, so just maybe. That's all I have to say about that. Is just like maybe they're like it's on PS4 now. Then I have 3 more. It looks like for specifically Sony, and then a couple things that can go Sony or Microsoft.
Crossover. All right, what you got?
So Bloodborne 2.
That's what I put too. That's got to be happening this year. Like they have to tease something.
Yeah, especially riding off of Dark Souls 3, which was by far the best-selling Souls game. Like people really want that kind of shit right now.
Yeah.
So I'd be shocked if we didn't see it announced. My main curiosity isn't whether or not it gets announced. It's who's making it and who's directing it.
Ooh, yeah, because yeah, that's true.
Miyazaki said he was done with Souls, not
That's what I heard.
Bloodborne, but like he also said he wanted to do new IPs, so maybe he's not doing it.
Maybe.
Maybe he is though. Who knows? I think From will be doing it regardless, but it might be like the Dark Souls 2 B team, which isn't great. So hopefully that's not the case. But either way, I think we're gonna see it announced. Something about Bloodborne. If not an official Bloodborne 2 reveal, then some kind of updated version of Bloodborne 1, which would be dumb.
That'd be stupid.
But something. They need to do something with that franchise. It sold too well, and people are super... Like, look at Neo. Neo's basically Bloodborne, and that was a Sony exclusive that sold really well. So they definitely know there's a market for it. After Bloodborne 2, I unfortunately have God of War here.
You think they'll show something again?
I think they will. I think they'll show more of, like, actual God of War gameplay and less Last of Us.
What do you mean? So Last of Us 2 is going to be shown?
Yeah, if they show God of War like they did last year, yes. For those people listening in, I had a problem with the God of War demo they put out last year, and that it just looked like the fucking Last of Us, except with Kratos.
I mean, it did. But it was
exactly, and like, regardless of opinions on Last of Us, like, God of War isn't that. I don't want... Yeah, Dad of War. Like, I don't want my God of War game to just be fucking Last of Us again. So I'm hoping that they show something different from it. I think they'll definitely show something from it, though. That's another game we haven't heard about since they announced it. And that game looked like they had a good amount of it finished. Yeah. So, like, I don't think we're going to see it this year, but I think that'll definitely be a next year release. Solely because they do, if we're right with some of these release dates, their holiday will start to become filled with exclusives. You know, maybe they push God of War into that, like, February slot that they used a lot this year.
Yeah. I'd be down to
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a February game. But we'll see. You know, maybe it gets the Horizon launch date. Then, last thing I have here for exclusively Sony. What the fuck is Sucker Punch doing?
That was my big thing too. Are they doing another, like, Infamous? What are they doing? Another open world game?
My two ideas on it, because my main hope that they were the ones making Spider-Man was obviously dashed at the announcement.
Right.
My two ideas are they're either doing Sly Cooper or Infamous. I can't see them making a new IP.
Holy shit, I never even... Well, no, Sly Cooper's with the other studio that worked on the most recent one. I forgot what theirs is.
Is it forever, or was that a one-time thing?
I think it's... I don't know if it's forever, but they did a really good job with the new one. I would hope that they're doing it.
Also, I know nobody can see my version of this Overwatch game, but I just literally walked in circles around a Roadhog for 20 seconds and killed him, and it was hilarious.
Definitely
yeah, I don't know. I'm more expecting another Infamous over Sly Cooper.
Right.
Sly Cooper 4 didn't sell particularly well.
Didn't.
Infamous Second Son did.
Ugh. Yeah. It was like a launch-ish game, though.
Yeah, it was, but like it still sold pretty well, and the franchise definitely has, you know, it definitely has a following, and I think, especially because like superheroes are more popular now than they were when the other Infamous games came out. So I think it's a good time to make one. I'm a huge fan of the series. Second Son wasn't great, but I'm a big fan of the series. I hope they make one. Sucker Punch should be the ones doing it, and I think if Sucker Punch announces anything, it's going to be a, hey, look at this game we've almost finished, because we haven't heard a word from them in years.
It's true. What the fuck are they working on?
The last thing they did was literally First Light, which came out 3 years ago.
Yeah, and that was like a small thing. Like a B team could have been working on that, you know?
Yeah, like that was literally just like a couple-hour expansion to Second Son. They used the same map from Second Son. And Second Son came out 3 or 4 years ago. So I think they have to have something pretty far into development. That's going to be another within-a-year release, I think.
Okay.
I don't... You know, a lot of the stuff we've talked about, that we've talked about here, I feel like we've talked about in the pretty, like, this is definitely going to happen. But I think hearing from Sucker Punch, or at least what they're doing, is like 100% absolutely going to happen. Because people have been asking about it for literal years, and they can't keep pushing it off.
My last thing for Sony is The Order 1886 sequel. 1887.
You mean The Order 1887?
They did it, boys.
I guess they could. Did that game do well?
I don't think so.
Commercially, it didn't do well critically.
It didn't do well, I think, on both fronts, but the Ready at Dawn has openly said, like, we have a story to tell, and there's, like, we've already written some things, and so, I don't know, man. If Sony is like, yeah, like, do it, then they'll do it.
Has Ready at Dawn been doing anything? Like, do we have any ideas on that?
They did Deformers, which was that GameStop published game.
Oh yeah, that just came out, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
It's coming out soon. Okay, maybe. You know, maybe we'll see something from them.
I don't know. That's just a silly
I don't think
thing.
it's gonna be The Order, but
Yeah, I know. I mean, the first game shouldn't exist without like a sequel because it's just so incomplete, you know. So I really hope they realize that. I hope they realize that.
Ed's the first game was a demo. This is the actual game.
No, but that's literally how I felt when I played it. I was like, this is what the fuck is this?
Are we pulling this game back, by the way? I thought we were gonna lose this for sure.
I have no idea. I'm literally just spamming my attacks. I don't even know. I was like on the point for a long time.
That's all I have for specifically Sony. In terms, is that all you have for like this is only a Sony thing before I
pretty
move on?
much. I don't have anything else Sony wise.
So I have, before we get to Microsoft, I have like a handful of games that I think could go either way. In terms of who shows them, and I think those are Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely see some gameplay and character reveals. They barely announced the cast for that fucking game. I don't know who's gonna get it, or if it's even gonna be in a conference. It might just be on the show floor. But that could go either way. Really ill-defined or undefined Avengers game.
Yeah.
The one that they were like, we're making an Avengers game, and that was anybody heard about it. But I think it's more likely to land in Microsoft because Crystal Dynamics is developing it.
That's true, and they did do the whole Tomb Raider thing.
Yeah, which the thing is that even goes both ways because those were timed exclusives. They weren't exclusives. So I don't know if Crystal Dynamics has another deal with Microsoft that could be a going everywhere, because I'm sure Marvel's not trying to play sides here. So I don't know, but that could go either way. And then Call of Duty, we already talked about going either way. Destiny 2, similar thing.
Yeah,
like, it has that Sony exclusive.
Yeah.
It'll probably be at Sony's, but it could technically go either way.
It's gonna go to Sony. It totally will. They have in the past. They did a whole Destiny PS4 bundle. Like, it's gonna be shown at PS4's thing.
You're right. Yeah. So that'll probably be Sony then.
Yeah. So they got a lot, honestly, this year. And a lot could happen.
Yeah, and then I think there's a lot of options for what Sony's going to do. They have a lot of games they can play with. Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know if we're gonna see anything from Platinum Games though, because Platinum Games was making. Yeah, the thing, they were making a Microsoft game, and then Microsoft fucking canceled it.
Right.
So I can't personally imagine them going, oh wait, we have another game we've started working on 3 months ago. If they do that, awesome.
Yeah.
It's about lizards.
Just regular
it's the same game, but they're smaller.
They downscaled it.
Yeah. That's the new name, is Downscale.
Oh my god.
I would play the shit out of Downscale.
Holy shit. All right, let's move on to Microsoft, please.
Okay, Microsoft. Microsoft is going to spend 2/3 of their conference just talking about Project Scorpio, which gets a name. I'm really hoping it's called the Xbox 2.
2. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be, but that'd be great. I would love it. Yeah, it's going to get a real name. It's going to get an official reveal. It's probably going to be, well, it's definitely going to be stupidly powerful. And I think this is important for their entire conference. Every demo they put out for any game is going to be more focused on showing off the technology than it's going to be selling the games.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think the
we're gonna get a
big
lot
thing that we're going to see with Scorpio? Do you think we're going to see
Crackdown
Halo
3?
6? Oh, that's right, because Crackdown, everything's destructible. Oh, yeah, that's a really solid guess, dude.
Yeah, I think it's going to open with it, because people have been waiting for that game for a long time, too. It's going to be Project Scorpio, all the specs, the price, and everything, which, by the way, this is important, too. I think they're going to fuck this up in one of two ways, right? So, and I don't want them to, by the way. I want everybody to know, like, I don't want Microsoft to fuck this up.
I want healthy competition.
Yeah, and, like, I have a couple friends that have Xbox Ones, and I only shit on them a little bit. Like, I'm not that bad. But, like, I think the two ways they're going to fuck this up is they're either going to announce something else stupid that everybody hates and absolutely destroy any chance it had, like they did with the Xbox One. Or, more likely, because there's no way they do that again, it's going to be like $600.
I mean, it is a premium console, and it is better specs than the...
$600.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not paying $600, but they might do that bullshit of pricing it at that again, you know?
That's the thing, and if they price it like that, it's not going to do well. Especially when all the competition is nowhere fucking near that.
600. Yeah.
Like, you can get 2 PS4 Pros for that.
Yeah,
I don't know why you
don't
need
even
2.
Want one. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you could get 2.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it's going to be at least $500. I don't see a world where it's cheaper than that, and I think that's going to fuck them really hard. If they decide to sell it at a huge loss, awesome. That will help them sell units. I don't know if they're going to make the money back, but it'll certainly help. But they're definitely going to announce a price that's too high. But, yeah, then they're going to be like, here's Crackdown 3, look at how dope Crackdown 3 is, and everybody's going to be like, oh shit, Crackdown 3 is pretty dope, but I'm not spending $600 on this console. And obviously, you know, they're gonna make an offhanded comment about how every game they announce is playable on Xbox One and Xbox 2.
Right.
And, you know, neglect to mention that they're really inferior on Xbox One. They're going to play it off like they're the same, and then everybody's going to be really disappointed when they aren't. Other games I think we're going to see from them, I think we might see a new Tomb Raider reveal.
Yeah, like Shadow, they were saying, is maybe a thing.
Yeah, like, the thing is, Rise of the Tomb Raider ended on a pretty big cliffhanger, so, like, they definitely want to make another one. It sold well. I think Crystal Dynamics was probably doing it. Is Crystal Dynamics a studio that has 2 teams?
I don't know about that, actually. That's a good question. I don't know.
If they don't have 2 teams, then they're not doing it, obviously, because Avengers. But if they do have 2 teams, I'm sure they're going to do it again, and I'm sure there's going to be another, probably year exclusive. I'd be surprised if Microsoft gave that up, because they literally use Lara Croft as a Microsoft mascot now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't, like, I was really mad at first, but then when I actually played that game, I was like, God damn, this is a good game. Like, I can't be mad at them for giving into the money. Like, this is a good game.
It was a really good game, and it's a bummer for Microsoft that they weren't able to secure an actual exclusive deal with it. Because both of those games are great. Both the Tomb Raiders are. And at this point, that franchise is never going to be an exclusive for Microsoft. It makes too much money.
Right.
But, you know, it'll probably be another year exclusive. I'm expecting something like that.
Yeah,
if they even announce it.
I'll say this. I think we're going to get Shadow of War shown on the Scorpio. I really think that they're going to show Shadow of War on that thing.
Yeah, maybe. Worth noting, because we haven't talked about Shadow of War at all yet, they pushed Shadow of War to October as well.
Okay. Oh man, October's going to be swamped.
That happened. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, that happened a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So they haven't put out too much gameplay since then. So yeah, you're right. Maybe we will see a demo on Scorpio, like a real time demo. That'd be cool.
Something to showcase. I think Crackdown's a solid guess, though. Honestly.
I think somebody has to show Shadow of War. I forgot about it, but yeah, if Microsoft doesn't, I think Sony will, though.
I think it's going to be Microsoft.
It probably will be.
It's going to be Microsoft.
I think it should be Microsoft, especially if Microsoft's going to continue doing that thing where they try to put all their games on PC as well and like try to
Yeah.
market that at the same time, because Shadow of War is on PC, so it makes sense they can market it for two things.
Right.
Other games, Halo 6, I guess, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I think Halo 6 maybe. I actually really did not like Halo 5, and I don't
think
care.
anybody really liked Halo
I don't
5.
care about Halo anymore. Like I stopped caring since after 4, or even before 4, I should say. You know.
Oh, never mind. We're not seeing Halo 6. They announced in May, like 2 weeks ago, that there's no Halo 6 at E3. So,
Right.
moot point.
Moot point. Scratch it from
but
the list.
They also said that Halo is going to be there, not Halo 6.
Oh no, Halo Wars 2 shit.
Halo Wars 2, I doubt it. It might be another spin-off like ODST or something.
I would be okay with that. I actually didn't. I liked ODST. I would be.
Yeah,
okay
I'd be
with
surprised
ODST.
if they were giving time to Halo Wars 2, though.
Yeah, Halo Wars 2 just kind of came and went as it should.
Exactly.
It was
Like, I don't
kind
think
of
it's a
shit.
game they're going to try to focus on. They have other things they could do with that series. Although, you know, Halo isn't the series that it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
In terms of just marketing power, I don't even mean in terms of game quality or gameplay. It doesn't have the same, like, oh shit, it's Halo kind of thing that it used to. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Titanfall
But,
3?
yeah,
Please buy this one.
Titan. Could that please be the subtitle?
Please play our game.
Please
If
play
it's
this.
a good game.
Titanfall 3, the last one was good. Ask the reviewers.
But nobody else.
Nobody else played it. Oh, I think we're gonna see a release date for Cuphead finally.
Oh my god, yeah, that's on my list as well. What the fuck? Cuphead, yeah, should be there. It's been delayed many times. I think it's gonna be great. When it actually
Yeah, I
does
think it's
come
coming out this year for sure, and I think we're gonna get a date for it. And off of Cuphead, this is another kind of like, this is a dream I have that like Microsoft does. Maybe they'll use Cuphead to like kickstart Summer of Arcade or something and bring
Ooh.
that back.
Yeah, that's actually a solid idea.
Yeah, that was everybody liked Summer Arcade. It did really well, and indie games are bigger now than they were when Summer Arcade was a thing. So maybe it makes sense for them to do something like that, to bring in the indie market in a better way. Especially because Microsoft's big problem is they don't have much in terms of exclusives. Like, we just went over basically everything they have except for like maybe Gears of War, but like nobody bought Gears of War 4.
Yeah, and that was not a bad game apparently.
No, it's just that's the problem is like the big franchises that Microsoft has all stopped being relevant.
Right. They need to switch it up.
Like,
man.
nobody cares. Yeah,
They
which
need
is
to
why I
switch it
think
up.
a Summer of Arcade idea is a really good idea, because it'll at least give them some new shit to market.
that's definitely a
They
good
make him
idea.
another mascot.
So no, well, and the last thing I have is Sea of Thieves. We're finally gonna see more Sea of Thieves. We're gonna see the
Fuck is
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves is that Rare developed game. It's like an open world pirate game, and cool art style, cool concept. I would love it. I would love for it to be good, and I want Rare to make like a good game again. So hopefully Sea of Thieves is shown, and it's like huge in scale, and it's super impressive looking, and yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I didn't even know
I
this
would
game
enjoy it.
existed.
Yeah, no, it's.
yeah,
I mean, it's
I'm
like
sure we'll
probably
see it,
going to
though.
come out this year. I don't know when else would possibly come out.
It
this
is scheduled for 2017. There's no date on it, but it's this year.
year. I mean, they have to. They have what? That game, and what else? Is
Well,
coming out?
Scorpio.
Crackdown? Scorpio.
Well, Scorpio is theoretically Crackdown with it, and then Cuphead and Tomb Raider, if that's a thing.
Yeah, but Tomb Raider wouldn't come out
and-
this year. I don't think.
No, I think it might.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think it could, because the other one came out 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't know what's up with that Avengers game. I also don't think they're going to get any kind of exclusive deal with it, but Avengers is probably going to come out this year too. Either that or Avengers comes out next summer with Infinity War. That would actually make more sense.
That
So
would make
probably
sense.
not this year.
All right.
See, that's the thing. Marvel is going to have every game come out with their movies, which is why Spider-Man's coming out in July.
Imagine if that game comes out in July. Holy crap.
I have faith.
All right.
That's what I was trying to say there. It'd be cool if it came out in July. If they were just like, hey, Spider-Man next month. And I think, yeah, like Avengers might do the same thing. Avengers might Never mind. I say Avengers might wait till next E3 and go, hey, it's going out in 2 weeks. But Infinity War comes out in May, so it'd be before E3.
All right.
But anything else for Microsoft that you...
No, I think you pretty much summed it up. Scorpio is going to be the big thing. They're going to try and push that hardware harder than ever before. Get it? And they're going to show most games on that thing, and I hope we get some cool surprises. Like, that maybe we have no idea. Maybe that... What's that game? That Dust? What the fuck was that game? You know, that game that got, like, canceled. It was revealed and then canceled, and then, like...
Dreams?
No, that's Sony, and I don't know what the
Sony one, yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that game too, but well, yeah, that's another story. Yeah, I don't have much else for Microsoft, honestly.
Yeah, I think as a whole, the conference is gonna be presented like a new console generation, so we're gonna just see a lot of the same shit we did in like 2012, 13.
Oh God, at this point, I guess what? 13, right?
I think it was probably 2013. It's gonna be like that though. It's gonna be the console reveals, the hardware reveals. We didn't talk about VR much. Hopping back, Sony is probably just going to show off a couple of the games we mentioned in VR. I don't think they're going to have too much exclusive for it. And Microsoft, the Xbox One works with Oculus Rift, right? So maybe we'll see some of that.
Sup, John? Good to see you again, as always. Lovely man over here.
But yeah, does the Oculus Rift does work with Xbox One, correct?
I did that. I don't know. I'd have to fact check that because I don't know for sure.
I think that's a thing.
I made it up. Don't they have smart glass?
If it's not HoloLens, you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Fucking all these things just congeal into one bullshit.
Well, I think the Xbox One needs some kind of VR. So I'd be surprised if it wasn't Oculus, but if it isn't, I think we'll see something that's compatible with it. Especially with Scorpio, because they can really take advantage of that. They can throw some shots at Sony if they want there. And go like, hey, PSVR is kind of shitty. Scorpio can handle real VR. Here, we're running Oculus on it.
Ooh, that would make me reevaluate my life, actually, if I could play Oculus on an Xbox. Ooh, boy.
I wouldn't be, if the thing's as powerful as they're saying it is, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing, and that would certainly hurt Sony's VR market. It doesn't lower the cost of admission, to get on board the Oculus train, but it's still, like, the ability to do that on a console would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
So yeah, if they want to push the hardware and how great it is, that would be a great way to do it, honestly. I just thought of that, but I'm almost expecting it now. I'd be surprised if they didn't mention VR in some way in that capacity, actually. Trying to think what else. I'm out of things. I can't think of any other games. I think, Sony... It's an interesting time frame in the release date of this. I don't think we'll see much of it, but the Crash Collection comes out 2 weeks after E3. So
I mean, we know it's.
I don't think we're gonna. I think it's one of those things where like they'll mention it. I think we'll hear a mention of like, by the way, Crash comes out in 2 weeks.
Buy it so we get Spyro remastered.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy Crash remastered.
Oh, me
of
too.
Course,
absolutely.
But I think that's gonna be, as far as we hear from it, that was just a hey, by the way, this is a thing we announced it last year here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any gameplay from it, but that's fine. They put out a shit ton of gameplay from it already, so it's not like anybody just doesn't know what it is. But yeah, I went and bought, unrelated to E3, I went to GameStop the other day with $80 of store credit and pre-ordered 4 of the remaining 6 Smash Amiibo. And the only reason I only got 4 of them is because the other 2 are exclusives to other stores.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I pre-ordered the one at Best Buy today, and the only one I don't have is the female Corrin one, which is a Amazon exclusive, so it's sold out, which means I have to end this journey with one final quest to track down the remaining Amiibo. For those tuning in, I have every Smash Brothers Amiibo. I haven't done the other series, I don't intend to, but I have all the Smash ones except for the 6 that are coming out in July. And I have 5 of those pre-ordered now, it seems, so I'm gonna have to just track down one more and the collection will be complete. And it's the Corrin that I wanted too. I don't want dude Corrin. Like, who the fuck played her as a dude?
Join Eric on his expedition. We will live stream it, and it'll be great.
I'll vlog it.
We'll
as
vlog
I
it.
try to find...
Hey guys, Eric here. Let's
now,
get
man,
this
I went so many places for those Amiibos. I'm really proud of that collection.
Good shit, man.
But oh yeah, the Rick and Morty VR game. That's
It's
a
actually
thing
great.
already. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can put it on Xbox One. That makes sense. I kind of forgot that existed. Yeah. My channel is Two Dudes Studios. I gotta double check if it's with a number or spelled out. I don't
No,
usually do game videos on it though. I'm a filmmaker, so I have like filmmaker video, like actual like short films and stuff on it.
Bayonetta
It is. So it's Two Dudes Studios, the number 2. So it's the number 2 and then Dudes Studios with no spaces. It's the
Studio
first
spelled
result.
in letters or numbers? Important question.
All letters.
Good.
So it's 2 DUDES STUDIOS. If you're interested to watch some of my videos.
They're pretty good.
But yeah, I said it's not this style of thing, so I understand if not.
Go.
But I think that's about all I have for E3 at this point.
I mean, Nintendo's gonna do their own thing, but like, you know, that's about it, right?
I don't even consider Nintendo to have any. They don't have an E3 conference. They have a Nintendo Direct, or whatever the fuck they called it. Yeah, I haven't even looked into Nintendo. I don't have a Switch. I don't have.
Yeah, I have no interest.
So I
in
haven't
getting
really
one.
looked.
Well, that's a lie. I will get a Switch when they announce Pokemon and Animal Crossing for that son of a bitch, and Monster Hunter.
Well, they had a
which I
Pokemon
think...
Nintendo Direct today, and they announced Pokken Tournament for Switch.
Oh,
but no
yes!
normal Pokemon game.
But Pokken
Although they
Tournament's-
also announced, they announced Pokken Tournament like DX, and then they announced a new versions of Sun and Moon with a new narrative, and the legendaries for the games are like infused with that Pokemon Necrozma, so they're like kind of black now, and they look really cool.
Interesting.
I think they called it
and
Ultra Sun and
yeah,
Ultra Moon.
John
yeah.
just posted that. I did not know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was literally today. They had a full Pokemon themed direct.
Well, hell yeah. I'm a big fan of that fucking series.
But yeah, so that's coming soon. But no announcement of Pokemon Stars, which I think a lot of people wanted.
That's what I want.
I think they said a while ago they were only doing that if they could find a way to actually like do something new with the franchise. They didn't want to just make a Pokemon game on Wii U
Just
or on
to make
Switch.
a
Sorry.
Switch, yeah.
Yeah, so like it might be some time if we ever get that. But ARMS is coming out soon.
Yes. Yes. I'm really excited for ARMS. It looks dumb.
Yeah, ARMS looks great. Splatoon 2 is also this summer. I think that Pikmin game is this summer, the 3DS one.
Oh yeah.
So they have a lot of games coming out. But yeah.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Fuck you.
Yeah, I
Whoever
saw
just
that
killed
bullshit.
me. I got
That was
high
pretty
nooned from there.
I know.
How did I get high nooned from
I
there?
don't know. This Widow's actually pretty
Whatever.
good, though, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'll get a Switch, but right now my priority is getting a gaming PC.
Yeah, you should do that. It's great having one of those.
Now I can, which excites me like to no end. But yeah, I mean, that's my next goal is to get parts for a computer. And hopefully
you
I
can play games like a real man.
Yeah, exactly. No, I really want to do a video about like my first experience playing games on PC because like I have genuinely never done that. I've never played with a mouse and keyboard, and I feel like that it might shock a lot of people, or that's like, wait, that's impossible. But it's like, no, I haven't ever played.
Cabana
Like...
Greg doesn't use a mouse and keyboard. Everything I know is a lie.
Team kill, yeah, dude. Like I'm
Did we
super
win?
stoked.
I think we won.
No, we didn't. But yeah, E3. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be home actually during E3, so I'll be able to watch all the conferences. I tried to get.
Do we want to do?
But, you know.
This is entirely up to you, and we don't need to answer on the stream. Do you want to do a live stream during Sony's conference?
Ooh, wait, you and me, or?
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm watching Sony's. Sony's is I think the only one that I'm going to be able to watch live.
Yeah, same.
But the rest of them I'll hear things later. Either way, regardless of whether or not we have an actual video of the conference, or I guess if we don't, we're going to be doing a kind of E3 reaction video at some point after it. So
we might do a reaction video, but we're definitely going to do a follow-up with the E3 stuff. We'll probably talk about what we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like. But here's another thing I wanted to bring up on the stream. Eric and I, or mostly me, I'm trying to do a show with Eric.
That was a shitty high noon. I'm sorry.
No, okay. No, Eric. So last time Eric and I were on stream together, we were talking about relationships in video games and like how Eric kind of sought after Piper from Fallout 4 as like a relationship companion.
Back to this again.
Eric, shut up. So I want to do this show where Eric and I pick a romantic character or like a romance option from like an RPG or a game or whatever, and kind of make a selection and then defend that selection. And like basically the first one that I want to do with Eric is Piper versus Hancock, because Hancock is my definitive love interest in that game. I think he's the coolest fucking companion, and I boned the shit out of Hancock. Unlike Piper. Full disclosure. So I'm trying to get Eric to get on board with this show idea. I don't know how interested he is, but I feel like it could be fun, just us talking nonsense for however long. Yeah, exactly. Still, why Piper?
Like,
Eric, you know I'm just kidding. Like, I don't give a shit, but like, still.
Oh no, I know. It's fine. It's fine. Well, we talked about this the other day. Like, I'm down to do that, but like, also like, I think we were saying like we could do like a good mix of like things like that, and then also like more like serious videos of sorts like tonight, serious and like super quotes.
I enjoyed the spoiler cast and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think we can go like between things, but I'm super down.
Sweet. Yeah, I've already like started thinking of, you know, possible things that we could do, but I really want to do the E3 kind of, you know, overall like whatever happened kind of thing, and then eventually we'll do the other show with Piper and Hancock. I still don't know what we're gonna call it, but something along the lines of To Bang or Not To Bang, which is a dumb name, but if anyone can think of a better one, I'd love to hear it.
Bangable.
Bangable. I don't know, because we're basically
I don't know.
Yeah, but still, Eric and I, in the foreseeable future, will be doing a show where we talk about NPCs that are more bangable than the other. So look forward to that in the future. Yeah. You have anything else to add? Or,
I think,
like,
no, I think we pretty much covered it. Like, especially with like, with E3, we definitely covered everything.
Yeah,
like,
E3.
So we'll definitely do more things in the future.
Yeah.
The PS Plus games for this month are out.
Oh, cool.
Life is Strange is free. Killing Floor 2 is free.
Okay.
Smasher Pass is a good one.
Smasher Pass. Oh, yes. Hell yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go download Killing Floor 2.
So also, I'm gonna be doing a stream of Life is Strange because Eric and Ed have both told me that I will cry. I will cry. It's going to happen, and I want that to happen.
Better.
That sounds awesome. I haven't cried in a long time. Like, to a game, I should say. I cry every day, but not to a game.
Oh man.
Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, and then Eric, we'll coordinate like a live reaction to the PlayStation.
Yeah,
conference.
we'll figure it out. If we don't do a live reaction to the conference, we'll just do a post-conference video at some point. Like, there will be some follow-up to this, either day of or after.
Because I won't have my PS4 with me when I travel, so.
Yeah, there'll be a follow-up though at some point. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Sweet.
All right.
Cool. Well,
I think that's pretty much about wraps this up.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't do it the first time. Yeah, Ed, I miss you so much. You have no idea. I talk about you at least like once a week. How much I miss you. Full disclosure.
Well, that's not that much, Greg. That's like
I said at least once a week, Eric. I said at least
once a week is like a small.
I said at least. So I talk about him at least once a week.
I thought you were gonna say maybe once a day. Like I was gonna be like, that's fair. Like once a week is rough.
Whenever I look at my coworker, like Steph, I'm just like, I miss Ed. Bring back. Ed.
Well, the once a week when you look at Steph.
Yeah, because we don't see each other in front of a gate. It's true. I did get emotional. Yeah, dude. Thanks again for doing this. again, I'm glad we were able to have a discussion. I really do like talking with you about this stuff. So yeah, we'll plan something for the next week or something.
For sure. Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good, man.
Look forward to more stuff, guys. But until then, Eric and I guess we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching the stream.
Peace.
Peace, yo.